Hello learners, welcome to online course on functional foods and nutraceuticals. I am Dr. Rekha Sharma, Associate Professor, UGC Human Resource Development Center, Rashtra Sant Tukaroji Maharaj, Nagpur University, Nagpur. In this module, we shall study rosmarinic acid. The objectives of this module are: after studying this module, the student shall be able to describe structure, chemical properties of rosmarinic acid, explain bioavailability of rosmarinic acid, describe the beneficial health effects of rosmarinic acid, describe other potential uses of rosmarinic acid. Throughout history, rosemary has been famous for its medicinal properties and its ability to improve memory. Greek students wore garlands of rosemary in exams, and it has been referred to in literature of all kinds as the herb of remembrance for hundreds of years. Interestingly, science is now finding that this is not merely a romantic fancy, so it is for remembrance indeed. The Greeks and Romans loved rosemary for culinary reasons, though the Romans found the herb useful medicinally as well. England has had a long standing love affair with rosemary, and yet there are almost no regions of the world more closely associated with the herb than Italy and France province. Rosmarinic acid has antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial and anti-allergic activities. In this module, we shall study the structure, chemical properties, extraction, bioavailability and health benefits of rosmarinic acid. Rosmarinic acid is a plant based compound found in a wide variety of spices, but most well known for being the active ingredient in rosemary and perilla oil. It displays general antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects and may protect against various forms of cancers. Additionally, it can be absorbed through the skin when in an ethanol base. Now, let us study history of rosemary. Rosmarinic acid is a naturally occurring polyphenolic compound that was first isolated and characterized in 1958 by the Italian scientists M. L. Scarpetti and G. Orente from rosemary and has antioxidant properties. In Mediterranean Europe, wild rosemary grew most commonly along the coast, and it was from this that the plant got its scientific name Rosmarinus officinalis, from the Latin ros maris, which means dew of the sea. Now, let us study the structure and chemical properties of rosmarinic acid. Rosemary is known as Rosmarinus officinalis. The height of this plant is usually 0.3 to 1 meter. It is a shrub. The leaves are evergreen, opposite pairs forming a cross. The leaves are usual source of rosmarinic acid. The rosmarinic acid content of these plants is greatly enhanced by environmental stress, as the polyphenol is a defense against such stress. The rosemary plant survives in a hot, dry and windy environment in its native Mediterranean seaside niche, surviving on dew from the sea. Flowers are blue, crowded clusters, usually containing two separate clusters. Now, let us study chemical and physical structure of rosmarinic acid. This is the chemical structure of rosmarinic acid. The formula is C18H16O8. It is slightly soluble in water and well soluble in most organic solvents and looks red orange powder. Rosmarinic acid is an ester of caffeic acid and 3,4-dihydroxyphenylactic acid. It is commonly found in species of Boraginaceae and the subfamily Nepetoideae and Lamiaceae. Now, let us see sources of rosmarinic acid. Rosmarinic acid can be extracted from rosemary The botanical name is Rosmarinus officinalis, a woody perennial herb native to the Mediterranean region, which is commonly used as a garnish in cooking. It is found in a number of other related herb species such as basil, lemon balm, marjoram, sage and thyme. Now, this table number 1 shows rosmarinic acid contents of various herbs. Now, let us see how rosmarinic acid is extracted. The rosemary extract are produced from ground dried rosemary leaves using one of two extraction solvents, namely food grade ethanol or acetone. The resulting mixture is separated from the dried leaves by concentration and or precipitation. This is followed by filtration to remove the leaves residue, vacuum based solvent evaporation, drying and sieving to obtain a fine powder of native extract of rosemary. Now, bioavailability of rosmarinic acid. Rosemary polyphenols are partially metabolized in both the intestine and liver. Rosmarinic acid is metabolized in mammals including in humans. Rosmarinic acid is absorbed by both skin and gastrointestinal tract. The absolute bioavailability was 60% after topical application on the skin of rats. In addition to this impressive finding, rosmarinic acid was also found to be present in the lung, brain, liver, heart, spleen and bone tissues of the rats after intravenous administration. In humans, rosmarinic acid and its metabolites are excreted in the urine within 6 hours of consumption. Now, let us conclude. In this section, we have studied history, structure, physical properties, sources of rosmarinic acid and extraction of rosmarinic acid, and we have also studied bioavailability of rosmarinic acid. In the next section, we will study health benefits of rosmarinic acid.